Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, I'm Kim. This is Core Union. So I wanted to share a little information today from my perspective again, and I know that I may not be, a lot of my content may not be saying what other law of assumption coaches say, but it's because I'm teaching from my perspective and from my actual life experience. Through all of the years of experiences, there were a lot of risks that I took, and there were a lot of things that I went against what was being told to me in society and the mainstream. And I learned that whenever I went into that deep trust, and regardless of what 3D circumstances was showing me, that yes, I would potentially react and potentially spiral. But I did learn that whenever I caught myself really quickly and I went back into trust in God, trust in what's in my heart of hearts, trust in that love, trust in the calling, whatever that was, that when I just continued to persist through, even in the face of adversity, even when things I perceived as going against me, when I stayed in trust and knowing that I was worthy, more than good enough of having either the financial means or this or that support or whatever the case was, that as things happened in the 3D and I felt like it was all like so much and so much bigger than me, when I diminished the importance of the circumstance of things, just knowing this is only coming up to show me, this is showing my fear to me. So I have a choice that I can either react to it, which means that when I'm reacting to it, I'm basically saying, yes, it's true. I'm holding on to this. And now this is within me and it's going to stay active within me. And now this paradigm, this program is going to continue to run in me. And when I really truly believe in it and it's there, then life has no choice but to reflect it back to me. And life will reflect it back to me just because it's just saying, here, this is what you believe. Do you want to continue on this path? Do you want to continue thinking that you're not worthy of having the love or the relationship or the help that you want? Or do you want to change your story and you want to go within and know, like every single morning when you wake up, tap into God, tap into your appreciation, tap into the love for yourself, knowing and telling yourself that you are worthy enough, you are secure, that you're good enough for love, that love is safe and secure, that relationships are safe and secure, that you're more than worthy enough to have security and safety and to be able to have the financial means to be able to live a good life. And that you know, and then at that point, it can get very specific down into whatever your particular issue is. But you go into a lot of loving yourself, prioritizing yourself, not in a selfish way, but you have to be able to take care of yourself in order to be able to take care of others. You have to give yourself that love and respect and acceptance and know that you actually don't have to be perfect. That was part of the lie. And when you do that stuff and you actually do that stuff for you first thing in the morning, knowing that whomever, you know, and I'm going to I'm going to talk about a little bit of, like with my other half, I'm going to talk a little bit about that because somebody made a comment under one of my videos. So this is going to be very quick, but that's how I start my day. I give thanks to God for loving me. I give thanks for the things that I'm grateful for. It's automatically. It happens as soon as I start thinking. I go into deep self-love of myself. Just because I've manifested so many things that I want, it doesn't mean that I stop doing the inner work. If I do, it is going to show. I'm going to become imbalanced. And when I become imbalanced, things in my reality are going to have to show me that. And it's okay if it does. It's a quick signal. Okay, I need to go within. I need to do this. I need to keep grounded and stable and secure and continue doing my inner work. So for me, it's a commitment for life because it's a commitment for myself. Somebody had made a comment under one of my videos. It must have been something related to me reaching out after separation to my other half, the love of my life, my partner in life, my best friend, my everything. She is everything to me and I'm everything to her. We love each other equally and we make the most incredible team, okay? We are complete within ourselves as individuals, and together we are unstoppable. We empower each other. We love each other. We support each other. We love each other through everything now, okay? Why? Because we both went in and did the inner work. And then when we do that, then we can polarize. We polarize to each other. Now we're complete magnets. And now our challenge is learning how to balance and stay balanced and be able to, you know, just keep that balance between us and just continue to be there for each other, loving each other, supporting each other, things like that. So anyway, somebody had commented on one of my videos and they said, were you the one that reached out? And those kind of comments tell me, it just taps right into that fear that's within this community of like you're pointing the finger out to your other half, for example. And I'm not talking, by the way, I'm not talking about lightly dating people. Maybe I'll do videos on light dating. Maybe I'll do videos on that someday. It's just not like where my passion is. I'm talking about the deep soul connections. And I don't care if you're in the law of assumption community and you've listened to videos that says there's no such thing as meant to be. There's no such thing as your other half. There actually is, because the crux of law of assumption is that what's in the core of cores of you is what's meant to be. And if you are bold enough and confident enough and in enough trust and faith in God and in yourself, you can be secure enough and confident enough in trusting and completely depending that when I actually look forward to this and I completely expect it without looking for evidence, but when I'm staying in complete trust within myself, I'm now in union with God and with my true self, I can trust that this is meant to be. I don't have to waver and think that, nah, this isn't meant to be. I need to open up other options. You don't have to. Okay. That is the whole crux of law of assumption, that what's in your heart is like the desire itself is the promise of the wish fulfilled, period. Okay. Whatever. So if you don't agree with that, it doesn't matter to me. Okay. So I basically did the inner work. While I was doing the inner work, I knew that she was doing the inner work. While I was loving myself, I was loving her. I know she was doing all of the inner work too. We were both doing the inner work together. And the day came where I had inspired action. And before that day came, times when I thought about reaching out to her, I would get super scared. I would get scared. And so that's where some of you guys are. Now, I never felt the need like, oh, I need her to chase me. I never felt that need because that's my baby. That's my honey. I'm not going to put her in that position. Period. I'm just not. I don't look at it like chasing. I don't look at it that way. I look at it that we love each other, period. We are individuals. I did the inner work. I'm trusting that she does the inner work. I'm seeing myself in my highest best. I see her in her highest best. I trust in our love. I trust that we are going to have the most incredible life together. A lot of you guys are afraid to reach out, and you're saying like, no, they have to apologize to me. When you're there, then you're still in your old wound. You're still in your old story. Or no, they're going to have to chase after me. They have to chase me now. I'm not reaching out. They have to chase me. Think about your mindset. Think about what you think about them and what you think about yourself in the relationship for you to have that attitude. That's all I'm saying to you. Because if you are completely in love and in security, and the thought, you don't have to actually take the action, but you want to get to a place where if you think about calling them, you feel completely secure. Nothing rises up that you're going to be rejected or pushed away, period. So I had the inspired action. I got a little nervous about it. I knew it was inspired action because it was coming from an extremely pure place. And I knew that when I reached out to her that she would be happy to hear from me because I completely trust in our love together. I completely trust in how much she loves me. So I was inspired. I got a little nervous. I asked for a sign. I saw the sign. There was a bad accident in front of me on the highway. And I said, there's my sign. I can't allow this life to pass by without my baby knowing how much I completely love and adore her and cherish her. I just can't. So I sent the text, and just as I thought and just as I trusted and believed in, everything unfolded because we love each other and we adore each other, and we both were doing whatever we had to do for ourselves as individuals. So now we can come together and be so incredibly strong together. So I'm dedicating this video to my baby, to my other half. I love you so much. I adore you so much. Anybody out there, if you have any comments down below, if you want to work with me, the link will be in the description box below. I love you so much. Have a good day. Bye. Nothing can come between us.